Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. We are going to be doing TBR box in this situation. Picks my February TBR. It's been a couple months since I have created a TBR. I've been in a bit of a reading slump. I read only 3 books throughout. I read 3 books throughout both months combined of November and December. And did I end up reading 4 books in January? Perhaps. A bit of a slump, but we're starting to feel back into it. We're starting to like get excited about reading again. I cannot wait for the new Magnolia Parks book to come out on February 13th or 14th. I am currently trying to reread books 1 and 3 in that series, both of the books in Magnolia and BJ's point of view, so that I can refresh. So I will also be trying to read those books. I also have a vlog coming, and I have a couple books I've been reading for that, but we are going to be choosing 8 prompts out of my little box today and books that go along with it. I was first inspired to do this video from Rachel Catherine, who will be linked down below, but if you guys are interested in seeing the book that will be on my TBR for the month of February, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. I also have a main beauty channel. If you guys love beauty too, I'll leave that linked. But other than that, let's get into the video. Okay, you guys, I used to have a little jar. I need to like refresh my prompts. Some of these have been prompts that I have used in the past, but I put everything in this little box because I just kind of, otherwise I would have had to like take the time to like refold up some of these. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. I need to hopefully by next month have a whole new set of prompts, but we're gonna choose 8 prompts. I don't think I'll read 8 books, or I don't think I'll get to 8, especially considering I want to read Magnolia Parks. I'm a bit worried that reading that series again is going to put me into a slump, because after finishing those books, I always just like want to be, I'm just constantly thinking about those characters and I don't want anything else. But let's see what we're gonna try and read this month. So the first prompt is a book. Ooh, this works so well. I literally wrote this prompt with the Magnolia Park series in mind. So it's a book I've been dying to reread. I'll post the prompts on the screen as well. Okay, we're reading, hold on. That could not have worked out more perfectly. So I am currently 78 pages into Magnolia Parks. I feel like I'm gonna need to read that. I'm like, I love these books with this cover. Oh, and I feel like mine's getting, anyway, that's beside the point. This is going to be my pick for my first prompt. Okay, next up we have, what is this? Next up we have a book I've purchased in the last month. I'll be right back. This is actually working out quite well for me. Okay, you guys, I promise I'm not cheating with like the prompts I'm picking. But for this prompt, I am going to go with The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. I am currently reading this for a different reading vlog. I am currently on page 94. I've been enjoying it so far. I don't think it's gonna be a 5-star, but I have been enjoying it. And this as well as Jade City by Fonda Lee are the only 2 books that I purchased within the last month, and I do not feel like trying. I don't feel like I'm gonna even want to attempt to get to that chunky monkey this month. So we're gonna go with Christina Lauren's The True Love Experiment. Again, this could not have worked out more perfectly. Okay, prompt number 3 is a book on the top shelf with the shortest title, which this meant my TBR cart, and right now I have my books literally scattered everywhere. I think I only have 2 books on my top shelf. Okay, I do just have 2 books. I'm gonna put that back. We're gonna draw again just because I don't really have my cart set up right now. So if I get another prompt that has to do with like the way my TBR cart is set up too, we'll draw again. Okay, this is a book you're scared to read. I feel like that could be so many books. I also have all of my books that I just recently filmed 24 books I want to read in 2024, and they're all sitting on the cart in front of me. There's so many. Jade City, A Court of Thorns and Roses, 6 of Crows, One Dark Window, The Witch Collector, Fear the Flames, Iron Flame. There's so many I could choose. Happy Place. what do I want to choose? I want to pick a shorter book just because, let's see, Witch Collector is less than 400. Should I go with this? Maybe I will just go with this. I'm gonna go with The Witch Collector by Carissa Weeks. This, I believe, okay, so it says every harvest moon, the witch collector rides into our valley. I believe this is about someone who comes, I don't even remember. I don't even feel like I want to try to describe what this is about. It says the girl has one desire, to kill the forest king and the witch collector who stole her sister. Okay. On collecting day, she means to exact murderous revenge, but a more sinister threat sets fire to her world. Rising from the ashes is the collector. Ooh, the man she vowed to slay and the only person who can help save her sister. Okay, is there gonna be a romance between the two of them? I don't know. This is definitely something outside of my comfort zone. I've only just like dipped my like big toe in the water of fantasy. Like just barely dipped. So I definitely am scared to read this one, mostly just because it's a genre I'm not comfortable with. But we gotta try new things. We've got a couple of romances already on the TBR, so we need something different. All right, prompt number 4. We have a book at the bottom of your TBR. A book at the bottom of my TBR. So like maybe a book I'm not interested in reading? Or did this mean at the bottom of your TBR cart? Of course my camera battery's gonna die. Ugh. A part of me, it's looking right at me. It is. Okay, hold on. Okay, a book at the bottom of my current TBR is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. I tried starting this in November and I could not get into it. There's a lot of like talk about Shakespeare in this and I just was kind of lost and it made me like not want to pick the book back up. Maybe this is the reason for like the start of my books reading slump. I'm just like, I don't know, but this is definitely a book that I'm not excited to reach for a read and would definitely be a book at the bottom of my TBR. So I'm nervous about this one, but we're gonna choose If We Were Villains for that prompt. Do I have time? You have time for one more before my camera battery dies, hopefully. Number 5. A book that has an animal on the cover. Ooh. Okay. Does a dragon count as an animal? I don't know that I have a lot. A dragon might have to count as an animal. Okay, I don't know that I have a book with like a animal on the cover. So we're gonna go with a dragon on the cover and we're gonna count that as an animal. And I'm gonna go with These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. This is on my list of books that I wanna read this year. I've heard nothing but good things. You guys have recommended this book to me. So we're gonna go with this one. I'm a little bit nervous about this one as well. Ooh, but it looks like, we'll see. We'll see. This is going on the TBR. Okay, I'm back and we have 3 more that we need to select. And we get a book outside my comfort zone. I already feel like I have some on this. Okay. Do I go with The Night Circus? Yeah. So I've read The Night Circus way back in the day. Don't remember a literal thing about it other than the fact that when I finished this book probably over a decade ago, I was like, this is the best book ever. And so I want to reread it to see how I feel, but I'm like so nervous to pick it up. I'm gonna go with this for a book outside my comfort zone. I don't even know like what genre this would fall into. I just know that there's like a circus that like magically pops up and I want to say it was like intense. I feel like I remember that. Okay, we're gonna go with this for a book outside my comfort zone. 2 more. We get a book with a beautiful cover. I feel like there's quite a few. One Dark Window I think has a really beautiful cover, but I'm also like, I want to save this more for like the fall time. Powerless I do like as well, but I'm like, now I feel like I have like, I don't know if I can do it though. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Don't say I'm cheating, because I already know I really want to reread this, and so it won't distract me from other things. I'm gonna choose Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home. This cover is literally everything to me. I remember the first Magnolia Parks book, I was like, I do not like these covers. I love these covers now. I thought about picking Never by Jessa Hastings because this also has a beautiful cover, but I feel like because I'm going to be reading so many of my favorites from her and this has not received the best reviews, I don't want to like do that to myself. So I'm gonna go with The Long Way Home. Even like the back, like the, oh my gosh, I literally can't wait to reread that. So that's book number 7, and we have one book left to pick, and we get, I have 2 prompts in one. Okay, here we go. We get a book with magic. Okay. Oops, I just threw that back in. Does Powerless have magic? I know there's like powers. The elites have possessed powers, but does that count as magic? I feel like I could, I want to save that for like the fall. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna, a book that has magic. Are powers the same as magic? I should have, this is my prompt, I should have specified. Do I want to pick again? A part of me kind of just wants to pick again. Don't say I'm cheating. A book written by more than one author. Do I have any right now? Oh! Oh, I don't know if I can do this to myself though. Like, I don't know if I can read Magnolia Parks. I know I'm gonna struggle so much to like read after finishing the Magnolia Parks series. I don't know if I could read Magnolia Parks and then go right into the Sisters Calloway series. I don't know if I'll be able to like shift my mindset because I love both series. I feel like, do I have anything else by, I already have Christina Lauren on there. I don't know if I have another one. I don't think I'm gonna, like, I don't want to do that to myself where I go, and plus this book, I know you guys are gonna be like, girl, you are cheating. I feel like I will ruin the experience of Feel the Fire if I read it in the same month that I will have read 3 Magnolia Parks books. We're picking again. I'm so sorry, you guys. Maybe I have other books that are written by multiple authors, but if so, I don't know. Okay, this is a small folded paper, so this is one I haven't got before. You guys are like, a book recommended to you. Well, I feel like that could be so many. I think I'm gonna go with The Naturals for this one. It's smaller. It's written by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Oh, except for the only problem is I'm gonna want to keep reading the series after this. Maybe I'm not gonna go with that one. Oh, what am I gonna choose? What am I gonna choose? I don't want to put like too many like really great books on the shelf, but I feel like so many of these are recommendations from like some of my favorite booktubers. What do I want to choose? A part of me is like, do I go with Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher? Because this is like, I feel like this, I just know I'm gonna struggle this month because Magnolia Parks is just gonna like send me into, ooh, or do I cheat and go with the next Magnolia Parks because Sarah Caroli just talked about it in her I'm reading until I find a 5-star. I think I'm gonna cheat and do that. I'm so sorry if you guys feel like I totally cheated this entire TBR, but I'm just trying to set myself up for success. We've had a couple rough months of reading and I'm really just trying to set myself up for success. So that's what I'm gonna do. Plus I feel like it's gonna be like, I feel like because I have some outside my comfort zone / like fantasy books, like Magnolia Parks is not a palate cleanser because I'm so tied to the world. It's gonna be a tough reading month. Okay, so this is my current stack plus Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. This is the stack. I'm excited yet so nervous that my heart is just gonna be torn out and ripped to shreds this month. And I'm also just so nervous I'm gonna be in like the deepest black hole of a reading slump after this, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I would love to know what your reading plans are for February. Let me know in the comments. Other than that, let me know what books you think I'll actually read. Would love to know what you think I'll actually read this month. You won't offend me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Other than that, thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting me and my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.